We are on our way to the Foncha Coffee Farm, right outside of Bamenda.
Okay. Charles said there's no way he can find these things in Banga. So I said you should just go and try.
I'm here with NSA and Matti's sister and niece. And it's the day before Christmas.
And Keith.
And Keith.
Almost forgot.
Okay, guys. I'm filming Mary Foncha. And Mary, we're on your family's coffee farm. And could you just tell us a little bit about the history of your coffee farm? This is Matti's sister.
Probably you're asking the wrong person. I'm discovering this one for the first time here. But the one I know about is the one right across there.
Yes.
We started planting that around 1999.
Yes. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Carrying the seeds from the compound and went right up.
Yes.
Yeah. They've been harvesting it now for how many years?
About how many years?
3 years.
About 3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a big tree on the side. I see some red ones there.
Some over there.
Harvesting the coffee beans.
Coffee farm, and the coffee is great, as you can see, is particular in terms of picking the more ripe beans versus the green beans.
Yeah,
you can see it's hard work.
Give me that long sword.
The correct man.
But I told you now. No, I said we were not taking that water for me.
Oh.
I didn't mean anything.
I can drink it, but I don't know what will happen after.
It's not this tree, and then make some good still shots of the wine.
Say that again?
I mean, the coffee should never, when it floats, it means it's not a good one. It's probably been damaged by insects, and it won't make good coffee. It will make the cup taste nasty.
Okay.
So all good coffee sinks at the bottom like that.
Okay.
And it's pretty good that all of it comes out. You don't lose any. Yeah, the empty shell.
This one like that one.
No, don't worry.
No, I'm saying we don't. This of a ripe one then.
And then afterwards they burn it.
Don't worry, Matti. When in the process, when you have tons of coffee to do, you don't bother.
No, I'm saying when you harvest, leave the of a ripe one alone.
Okay.
No.
Matti inspecting the beans.
Washing at once.
It washes them and separates from the actual bean.
Okay, so we are at the Foncha Coffee Farm, and Mary, could you just point out a little bit of history about your coffee farm?
The coffee farm, I think it started around the 90s, right?
In the 90s.
In the 90s, when Matti had the idea of doing coffee. So the most of the seedlings, the nursery was done down in the compound.
Yes.
And brought up here, because with the hilly condition, you can have better coffee.
Yes. And Anase has, in his youth, used to pick coffee. He's a engineer by training, but was really giving us an expert step by step in terms of the coffee production. Could you just comment on the coffee production and the quality of the coffee that you're seeing here?
Yeah, all right. I think the quality of the coffee here is very good. And in terms of production, what you normally do is you come and pick the red berries and you grind them on the machine, which you've probably seen already. And then after grinding, you let the coffee ferment or digest for about a day. And then you send it out for washing. And then you pick up the lighter ones on the water. The rejects, you can call it. And then after that, you bring it out for drying. And after the drying, you go for the shelling. And after the shelling, of course, you go for the grading and picking, and then export. And then you have a nice coffee wherever it goes, in America or wherever.
Excellent. And Matti, you've been really the forefront of getting the coffee farm. Could you just give a quick explanation or comments around, you know, the your satisfaction of the coffee farm here?
Yeah. Well, when you consider coffee is the second traded commodity in the world after petroleum, and then you think about the millions of farmers around the world who grow coffee. If we can do what we're doing here and bring about a change in the lives of the people who grow the coffee, then we would have contributed a lot to eliminating poverty around the world. So our own model, we try to make the farmers be part of the ownership interest of the coffee when it goes to world markets. So I spend a lot of my time trying to open up those markets. We have organizations now like Farmers Direct, and then we have big groups like More Than Fair, where we're showing how consumers can go directly from where they live to the African farm and see what we're doing there and understand how their money makes a difference in the lives of the people who grow the coffee.
And can you just talk a little bit about the African Coffee Trading Group and its purpose?
Well, African Coffee Trading Group is another group we set up to formalize that process of trade. I call it, and we call it, the collaborative trade process. And collaboration means everybody has to put something on the table. So farmers, they work for 9 months taking care of these trees until we have perfect coffee. And then facilitators, like investors, they provide money so that we can do milling and exporting of the coffee. And together that goes to market. And farmers, African Coffee Trading Group is there to make sure that governance is good, that farmers are not exploited, and that investors get a good return on their investment, so everybody wins.
Thank you.